Okay, so I just did a movie review on Lost, and when I was watching it, it made me... Why? Look at legs. When I was watching it, it made me think of Prison Break, because I know a lot of people have like Netflix accounts and stuff, and I always try to mention if it's on Netflix or not. And I know Lost is on Netflix, and I know that Prison Break is on Netflix, and I almost broke a nail. And so I just wanted to do a quick movie review, well, series, sorry, quick series review on Prison Break. Prison Break is something that I fracking love so much. In fact, I was a huge Wentworth Miller fan. He plays Michael Scofield, who's like the lead character. I was a big fan of his, simply because of Lost, and then I watched The Loft, and that was like the only two things he was in. Now he's on The Flash, which comes on the CW at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, I believe. No, 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. No, wait. No, that's Arrow. The Flash is... I think The Flash is 8 o'clock. I think I was right the first time. So anyways, well, that's Eastern Standard. I don't know where you live, so it might be a different time. But anyway, so I wanted to do a review on Lost. So Lost, I watched on Netflix. I think I probably have... I think I have it somewhere around here. But anyway, Lost has Wentworth Miller. He plays Michael Scofield. It has Dominic Purcell. He plays the brother, Lincoln. Schofield, of course. No, he's not a Schofield. Yeah, Link's not a Schofield. And then it's got Robert Knepper. He plays Teabag or Teddy, depending on what season, because that was his nickname. And then it's got Franklin... Well, Franklin is his name on the show. I can't remember his actual name. It's Dunbar, Rockman Dunbar, who's an amazing actor who does not get enough credit, by the way. And he plays C-Note. And then you've got, and for some reason I cannot remember his name, it just escaped me. But he plays John Abruzzi, who is like a gang member, like a gang leader type. I can't remember his name, but he's also another amazing actor. So basically what Lost is about... Wow, I got into this series review quickly. You can tell I like this movie. Or series, I mean. So basically what Lost is about is it's two brothers, and it starts out as the struggle with two brothers. And if you're not going to do the review, then don't get in the camera and be a booger butt. So the last review that I did where I let my kid do whatever she wanted, it was Lily, and she kept jumping around, and she ruined 2 reviews because the entire time I couldn't think straight, so the reviews are awful. So anyway, what happens is, like, in the very first season, it's sort of like two brothers, like their story, well, not their story, but I'll just tell you what happens. So Lincoln gets arrested for killing the president. Yes, he gets arrested for killing the president, but he insists that he did not do it. And so Michael, played by Wentworth Miller, remember, Lincoln is Dominic Purcell. So Michael believes him. He finally believes him. It's also got Robin Tunney in it, by the way, who I can't stand. Like, just, I liked her in The Craft. Well, I didn't like her, but I liked the movie The Craft. But once I saw her in Prison Break, like, I just can't stand her anymore. Her acting, the way that she holds her mouth, like, I can't stand her. But, so that was the worst part for me. So anyway, so Michael actually believes his brother is innocent. So he has a plan to go to prison himself and break him out. So he's got all these tattoos all over his body, which are essentially, well, they're not essentially, they are. They are the blueprints to the prison. And so, I was trying to crack my back, sorry. So they're the blueprints to the prison so that he can break him out. And along the way, he ends up needing help from certain inmates. And he knew that he was going to have to break out some convicts because he needed to get favors and things. But he doesn't anticipate breaking out as many. And he also doesn't anticipate the type of convicts. So one of which is going to be Teddy, played by Robert Knepper. And he's actually a pedophile. Now, you are going to seriously have some, like, conversations with yourself because you absolutely love Teddy. Like, you start to really feel bad for him, and you find yourself thinking, like, how could I give a crap about a pedophile? They were 16. It wasn't like babies, so you'll, like, rationalize that in your brain, even though it's not rational. So anyway, they all have, like, a backstory, and for the most part, they're really touching. And so in the very first season, you just watch them go through breaking out of prison, essentially. And it's really, it's actually quite riveting. Like, it's very entertaining. They're all gorgeous men, so, you know, that's entertaining. And the storyline is really good. I don't want to give too much away, because if you watch it, I don't want, like, I already told you this piece, so now when this card comes up, it's like, well, you know, I already knew that was going to happen. So I don't want to do that, but it is really good. Then in the second season, you're just watching them. They've broken out, and the show's called Prison Break, so you know they're going to break out of prison, so that wasn't a spoiler. In the second season, though, you're watching them break out of prison, and they have to disappear, obviously, because now they're all wanted criminals. And the way that they've done this is, I won't say how, but they're looking for money from a bank robbery. And I won't say any about that, because that one actually is interesting. I don't want to give that away. So what they do is they're still in prison, basically, because even though they're free and they're on the outside, it's not like they can go as they please. You know, their face is everywhere. So it's interesting to see them in prison and not be in prison. Then in the third season, it is my absolute favorite season. It's called Soma, and that is when they are in I can't remember where the prison is. I know it's based off of a real Brazilian prison, but I can't remember where their prison is. I think, oh, it's in Panama. They're in a Panama prison, which is just completely awful. Like, when you see Prison Break the first season, like, it's like, oh my god, prison is like this is terrible. I can't believe that, you know, it's really not a pretty sight. But then when you see Soma, it's like, holy cow, you know, like, these guys would, like, love to be in, you know, back at Wentworth. And the funny thing is, like, because of Prison Break, I do it with my girls all the time. Like, if they're acting up or they do something that makes me mad, I'm always like, you about to get a chicken foot, brother. Which is something from Prison Break. Once you see, you'll see why that's funny. And like I said, that is my all-time favorite season. The problem is it's only like 13 episodes, because that was during the writer's strike. And so they could only do so much. Now, the fourth season, I feel like maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes were okay, but then after that, like, they knew they were closing out. They knew they were ending the series, and I just feel like maybe they wrapped it up too quick, or maybe they drug it out too much. I'm not sure, but I just didn't like that season. I felt like, I don't know, I felt like we waited all this time to find out what this one piece meant, and then the way that they explained what it meant, it was just, I just didn't like it. I felt like it was dumb. So the fourth season for me fell flat. But then, and it's on Netflix, they actually made a Prison Break movie. Now, it's not an actual movie. It's the finale of the fourth season. So it's like 2 episodes in one. So it's essentially a movie. I call it the Prison Break movie. And that's how they go ahead and wrap up the entire series. And it's pushed forward in time so that it's not, I guess so that they could wrap it up the way that they wanted to. And it's absolutely amazing. I used to watch it constantly, and I think I've probably watched it 10 times and only not cried once. But it is absolutely amazing. I love that. And so I hope I explained it well. I think I did. I'll go back and watch again. Hopefully I explained it well. If I didn't, then maybe I'll leave like a comment or something to say what I missed. What?
It's one part where...
you gotta go fast. I'm running out of time.
It's one part you might want to cover your eyes, kids, because there's a bit of blood.
Oh, no, don't let kids watch it. Absolutely don't let kids watch it. It's incredibly, incredibly violent. My kids can watch it because, like, they're cool with that and it, you know, it doesn't scare them. But if you have kids, like, don't let them watch it. I mean, like I said, it's talking about pedophiles. There's all kinds of, like, fighting and blood and language. The language isn't so bad because it was on Fox, so the language is not so bad. But there's, they'll just scare your kids. They'll end up with nightmares. Don't let your kids watch it. Thank you for that. Yeah, definitely don't let your kids watch this. But then, so that's what I was going to say, was that I loved it. And, the only thing that I have negative to say about it is that I didn't like the 4th season. And, I hope I explained it well enough. Like I said, they're breaking out of prison, but it's like, and it's not one of those things where it's like they break out, now they're out, oh great, now they're back in this season, well, now they're out this. It's honestly, it's not like that. Like I know Dollhouse is like that, where it's like every episode is the same. That's why I don't watch Dollhouse. But anyway, so that was my, oh my god, that hurt. Okay, so that was my series review on, oh my god, you can see my hand. Look.
That's how hard you spank us.
Shut up, I don't even spank you. Okay, so, that was my series review on Lost. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment if you can think of anything else that I should watch, and or anything that you want me to review. Maybe I have watched it. Books, TV, movie, anything like that. I watched them all. And yeah, so like, subscribe, favorite up there so that you can watch me if you don't have a YouTube. And thanks, guys. Bye, kids. Except I forgot one thing. 2 thumbs up. The council has spoken.
And I don't do penguins.
She has seen it. I don't know if she liked it though. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Okay. Bye, kids. It's time for real. I'm totally gonna edit that.